All right, there we go. I just need to go to my channel now and make sure I get the link out. There we go. I'm going to have to reset that profile photo at some point. Share, copy. I have to find now Discord. Excuse me. Oh, brother. Oh, let me put... Okay, that should send as the link to join. No, wait, can I pin this? Delete. I cannot. I don't know if that pins it or not. Ah, okay, that's what that does. I'll have to repost that link eventually. I'm just going to kind of sit and wait for people to pop in. So, yeah. Let's see. Playlist? Actually, I'll put it here. I hope I'm coming through all right. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, there's old Nick. Hey, man, how's it going? I think the link should work. I don't see anything in there. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just kind of, like I said, I'm just sort of waiting for 1 o'clock to properly start and all that jazz. Hopefully, should be fun. No, there will not be a cat cam today. My door is closed. I'm in my bedroom right now, and I don't want the cat getting in because, well, we just don't right now. Oh, looks like Nick has arrived. There.
Hello.
Did the link in the chat not work? I put a link to the stream in the chat. Should be there.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Ah. And there's Phantom from one of my Discord
Also, cat
servers.
cam.
We won't be having that
We
today.
have no cats today.
Yeah, I don't want to have the cat entering my room. Let's see. Anywhere else I should put a link? Cap stream. I'm just posting links in some places just to sort of spread the word. There we go. That.
It's been a past few busy days for me. I'm transitioning from the East Coast to the West Coast.
Ah, yeah, you came home later, didn't you? Right?
Yeah, I did. I did come home, but I mean, like today, like from Florida. I'm coming from the East Coast of Florida to the West Coast in the next few days. So it's been a little busy.
Yep.
Roughhouse, what did I think of the replica? I think it's great. Although one thing is that I've been working on something and it might need to be a little updated. What do you think, Darren?
Hold on a second. I'm typing still. Come on, click. There we go. And hold on, let me take a look. What? Oh yeah, the wide thing. I saw it in in one of the Discord servers.
Yeah, I put more forks on the front and also put a smaller spinner on the front, and it is 450 grams. So I have 4 grams to work with. Just
Bruh.
for that tape.
For those wondering, that's like just under a pound, which is the weight limit here. Yep. I know we have someone new, or I think we do.
25 inches wide.
Yeah, it's a very wide robot.
Yes, I've been testing it, and I had to reprint the weapon mounts like 3 times because first was too long, too out. Second, the motor, the screw holes were mix matched to where I had the wrong mounting pattern.
That's not good.
Yeah, third time was good. I upgraded this from a 3S300 to a 3S350, so it actually drives much better with the smaller wheels.
Makes sense. And also more battery power, which means it'll last the whole match.
Yes. This is now the only bot that I have in my arsenal that still uses brush drive. Everything else of mine is brushless.
That's nice. Okay, it's 5 minutes till 1. I'll just start now. So hopefully more people pop into either the chat or here. That'd be nice. Maybe someone from Nationals even. I doubt it, but you never know.
Well, you got me.
Yeah, I got you. Feel free to get a playlist of your fights ready to go so you can present it if you want.
I started putting a video together, but I just stopped because I've just got really busy.
Oh yeah, you actually edit all your videos, don't you?
Yes, and I am going to be doing some commentary hopefully on this video because the last few videos I've just been like, I don't have the time to do the commentary, so I just did the video stuff. But this I should have time to do commentary, so this will be nice.
Nice. Let's check here. All right, that's probably fine. Close that. I really have to update my YouTube page because this banner photo I have is quite outdated. So I'll have to do
Yeah,
that. I'm
I
currently
updated
actually
mine like right before August event because yeah, I knew that this guy right here would get damaged, and yeah, this motor it still works, but the screw place got sheared off, and it's like,
bruh. Is
oh,
that the
you
new
want the duct tape?
Insomnia? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's Insomnia, but it's renamed to Mojave for me because
Right.
Russell has the name Insomnia. This is
Ah,
duct taped because RBR kind of twisted the entire chassis. So
yeah. Arbera is a very tough robot for the people who are new here. I don't know who's new here because all I have in the corner is a little number that says like 3 viewers, and that's
let
kind
me
of
make
it.
sure that I'm not one of them anymore. Nope, my YouTube is closed.
Yeah, it's fine. You're depriving me of that higher number. I'm gonna I guess, get started because why not? We have 3 people here apparently, and well, 4 including you, and 5 including me. Anyway, welcome to the RC official, well, not official, but the unofficial RCE Nationals event recap, starring me and this dork over here,
Oh,
the snake in the grass of Nick.
yes. Where is my snake actually? I used to have a big snake. I don't
Yeah.
know where it went.
So gonna have some fun, talk about fights, just have a chill time, hopefully, just sort of see what happens. So, I guess we'll get started. Kinda, like I said. Oh wait, I just remembered I have to put a link to my father because I think he wants to like watch. Bruh, how did I forget to do that? I feel so silly. You can tell I haven't planned this very well.
That's okay. Most things in life aren't bland. And if they are, things can happen.
Yep. Okay, there we go. Sent it to him. Since you, there we go. Right. Okay. Right. Now we can kind of get started. So again, welcome, and so welcome, I guess. Again, I said it already. Uh, so RCE Nationals. I'll start off by saying I myself, at least, never expected to get the email saying that I had been well. I had done well enough in the past year that I would be allowed to compete at this event. I got it back in I think March. Like you got it in March as well.
No, you would have gotten it, I believe, January. I think it was either January 4th or 5th, because that's when I got mine.
I'll have to check. I don't remember when I got mine, but I know I
'Cause- yeah, because I got emailed it like because it was they said it was like a few months, like 2 months to go, and you have a chance of going to nationals. So it was like they sent out like a
yeah, I got it January 9th. Where the heck did March come from? Whatever. So yeah,
March. I think they sent out another like just another reminder email.
yeah. Anyway, so I got the email back in January, and I kind of mentioned it to my parents. I was at home at the time about that I'd been invited to this thing, and they surprisingly were like, "Why don't you go for it?" Even though it's in Utah. I legitimately didn't expect them to actually like say I should, go. I honestly thought they'd be like, "Oh, that's cool." Then we wouldn't do anything because it's in Utah. But they were actually really like, "You should try. You should go for this because this sounds exciting," and it would be. So apparently, I was going, which is great. I think it was also because it was like an invite only event, so it was particularly special because
Yes.
I might never get this chance really again for a while, so I still take advantage, and that was great. So months go by, more events happen, bot does good, and
I fight you for the first time
yep, I
in
lose
the end.
horrifically. Um, yeah. So I'm just kind of talk about like the prelude to the event. Feel free to like jump in with how you were preparing. Um, for myself, the main thing I did to prepare was I decided to finally try and add like forks to the robots to make it better. and try to have some sort of defense because fluorine for the longest time didn't have any sort of defense except big weapon. And I figured I should at least try to, innovate a little bit more than I had been. Um, so I added forks, and while adding the forks, I also decided to redesign the drive mounts. I think I've talked about this elsewhere, but I'm just trying to catching everyone up also to speed. I remade the drive mounts so instead of like the motors being attached through like a TPU wall, they were now directly attached to like the aluminum fingertech mounts instead of like having to put screws through TPU and have the mounts like the outside. So now, so hopefully it would be just. I'm not sure why. I just kind of was just kind of trying some random stuff out just to see if it like just make it look better and make things kind of come together a bit easier. And it did in the end. Um, I also switched to smaller wheels to help with the forks and also lose weight because staying with the big wheels required the weapon stack. Like I had to have like a bunch of washers to keep the robot level. And I had like an epiphany as I was looking at the robot. I was like, I could just switch to slightly smaller wheels and get rid of like all these washers. And so I did, which led to the tinier wheels.
And,
So
and when I saw you did that, I'm like, it did say we were in a wood floor, and that I feel like we might be put with the Beatles. So I was a little on edge with that because when you're in an arena with Beatles and you have smaller wheels and there's gashes that are probably going to be in the floor from them, I'm like, smaller wheels equals to drive issues because your chassis can easily get high centered at places, which hinders your ability to drive good.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I didn't know we were using a wood floor.
I didn't
No,
either because I thought I actually was either like, okay, so I'm praying they put us in the 8x8, but also I'm also praying that they keep us in the 6x6 hexagon that they said because they said it was steel floor, I think, for ants, but it wasn't steel floor. It was like a weird, like concrete coated, like type of floor with weird.
like grit, I think.
Yeah, it was like a yeah.
Yeah, most floors tend to have some. I don't know what most floors are actually made out of. I just know like there's like a covering of like a gritty like paint on like the surface of whatever they're using.
Yeah.
Like what does Andy use? Like metal?
Andy uses
Ah,
steel
okay,
floors.
gotcha. And I have fought on wood floors before and not really had much of an issue. So I didn't really care too much. Whatever floor an arena uses never really affected me that much. Anyway, so everything is going well. We bought our flight plane tickets like months in advance, and we're just kind of I'm just basically waiting for the event to come at this point. And I kid you not, like 2 days before we're supposed to leave, or like a day before we're supposed to leave, some sort of big storm like develops in like the Gulf of Mexico or whatever, I think. And we get some emails from Delta about, hey, your flight to Austin might be canceled or postponed. And because we had like a flight from Jacksonville to Austin, Texas, then to Utah, and that's how the flight worked on the way to there. And what so that basically I was feeling pretty dejected because I had a bit of a long talk with my parents to discuss what to do, and I honestly thought we'd have to cancel completely and I ended up I think we did cancel some of the flights.
You did, and as soon as you announced that, both myself and like a lot of the other builders from Florida were just like, "What is he doing?" Like we were all just shocked that you actually ended up doing that,
Yeah,
and
because
we
I
actually all started praying that you would actually be able to get yourself like another flight to get out there.
yeah, so one of the first alternate plans was just to drive there, which would have been a 32-hour drive, which I think would have drove me insane, even with my family, because I've had a long drive to Connecticut before, and that nearly drove me insane, uh, which was not fun. Then we had like ideas of driving to Atlanta and just skipping the whole connection flight thing, but apparently the weather would have affected Atlanta as well. So, like, eventually my mother came in clutch, and the day before we were meant to leave, she found a flight leaving from Orlando that would go straight to Utah. So props to my mother for being an absolute amazing woman and figuring this stuff out and finding an alternate strategy to get to Utah. She saved this entire trip. Like, it was all her. Because I'd kind of given up at this point, I'll be honest. But she didn't, and she found a way to get it done. And so, trip was back on. Yay. Drive down to Orlando was fine. Flight was wonderful because I got to be in an airplane, and I love flying so much. Nick had no issues during this whole thing because he was leaving from Fort Lauderdale or something.
Yeah, Fort Lauderdale to Houston, then Houston to Utah. Houston was, of course, raining. I think you also got a bit of that rain in Houston, I think. Did you fly into Houston or was it
No, I
Austin?
went straight from Orlando to Utah.
Really? They
Yep.
had direct flights from. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
none of
that's
the no, neither Miami nor Fort Lauderdale had direct flights. So yeah, Houston was just pouring down, just drenching rain, and then as soon as we leave and we arrive in Utah, complete difference.
yeah. Utah is fun. I like seeing all the mountains. It was just a really cool to just see all that
Golf
stuff.
simulator background.
Yeah. So yeah, we spent the first day kind of just wandering around because we got there on the 18th, I want to say. Yeah, 18th, I think. And then the 19th, I went to the arena, which was a bit of an adventure because the first Friday, I went in through like the big bay door because that was nice and open. I just wandered in, saw all the fun people there, got my bots past safety, which was nice. Um, and then I kind of left pretty quickly because, well, that's all that we were doing, just safetying. Then the rest of the day was spent. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think we went to me and my mother. We took like an Uber to Park City, and we just like looked at the mountains for a while and rode some gondolas. It was
Yes, me and my
yeah, it was
dad.
pretty
Me and my dad actually ended up doing that on Monday.
nice. It was pretty fun. And then Saturday comes along, and it's the first day in competition, and we can get to the fun part. And let me pull this up. How do I do this? Okay, share screen. That's SVG, and that should be good. Now I have to add to stage. There we go. Okay, let me also have to full screen it. There we go. So, initially I was facing a horizontal spinner, but then they had to reshuffle the brackets for some reason, and I was faced up against this stupid thing. Fission. I'm going to just spoil it immediately. Fission went on to win this entire tournament. Like, I think he got first place. Hold on. Robert's here, actually. Let me quickly... How do I show? Oh, there we go. Steel or wood floor, both are painted. Your tires are on a painted surface. Wood gouges more than steel. So heavy and custom. But yeah, I think steel floors do last longer. That makes a lot of sense. Robert. Nicky, good?
Yeah,
You're texting someone. It's all good.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
steel.
yeah,
Yeah, I think if you want to like run an event, you should like. I think steel floors are kind of the way to go.
yeah. We
It's just
we really like steel floors.
unless you're like running like plastic ant weights or like ferry weights or something, in which case I think a wood floor is fine. Anyway, so Fission would go on to win this entire event, like just straight up. And
Yippee!
unfortunately, I
I
was
make a
faced.
robot like fishing.
They were my first opponents, so I was feeling great. I mean, I didn't know this at the time, obviously, but I was. My plan was initially I was going to use my forks, but then I saw that and I'd no, I'd taken off my forks for the horizontal spinner, but then I got reshuffled. But Fission wasn't using a normal like wedge like most everyone uses for horizontal spinners. They're using some stupid baleen fork setup, which I was like, and I can't really get under that because the forks. That's not really how forks are designed. Because I was hoping to use like a wedge. I can slip under wedges. That's fine. So using like a baleen thing, and so my plan was I decided to not use my like short blade. I decided I would try and outreach them, gun the throttle, and just try and smack the weapon and see what would happen. Also, you'll notice I'm using latex on the wheels because I always do. So let us see how this fight went. In glorious 4K, by the way, because I figured out how to actually change the quality on my camera recording equipment, which is just my phone. Turns out I can record in like pretty high quality, so I used it finally, so you can see everything looking beautiful. And yes, Roughhouse, this is probably the worst first matchup I've ever had in my with Florian at least. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, here we go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is the match.
Now this fight. My mother's filming, so I hit him. Good. Get a good hit there. I hit the wall a little, but I'm trying to stay out of the wall. Actually, what the heck happened here? So, I spin up. I miss. I run straight at him. And somehow this hit, I guess I ended up skipping upwards, and he manages to snipe my wheel off.
He pulled a Nick.
Yeah, like this is honestly a pretty nice hit. And
this was what, 2 fights in a row that this has happened? Because I think, did you fight in Ocala after February?
I don't think my wheel fell off at any point during that.
No,
technically, okay. I thought Parakeet Lord, my wheel got ripped off, but Florian was kind of really beat up at the end of that tournament, so I don't really blame it.
So yeah, was every single fight lately that you faced against a vert, one of your wheels has been ripped off?
Not all of them, just I think Parakeet Lord and this one.
So basically, very thin vertical spinners are great at taking off your wheels.
No, I faced RBR, and I also faced Saskatchewan Sauce twice, and I didn't lose my wheel during those fights. Whatever. Anyway, so I get an unlucky hit, and he sends me flying, and I lose a wheel.
Your motor shaft?
Yeah, the motor shaft got sheared off. The motor was fine, but I couldn't use it anymore.
That happened to me as well.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm like, well, dang it.
Wow.
Yes, wow, mother. Yeah, I didn't have to face a fight. So I'm trying to remain aggressive because my hope is I'll be able to maybe win this by just facing my weapon towards him. Now I'm upside down and I can barely drive because there I try to come with fighting commentary, but I can't because I'm me. Yeah, we are off to a flying start. The good thing is Fission looks like he's lost the sight of drive, so that's at least slightly good. Problem is I can barely move right now, which is partially because the smaller wheels aren't exactly helping, but also I think I'm actually losing a lot of traction because the latex is just catching a bunch of like paint or dust, I think. And so I'm basically getting no grip anymore. And also, I think my skid, which is what protects the wires on the top of like the frame, I think that's also not helping things. So at this point, I can like barely move. The arena announcer's being funny.
Okay. All right, let's go.
And now I was pushed into the wall and I get stuck. So now I'm stuck in the wall, because of course I am. And so I call for an unstick, because I'm allowed to call for unsticks. So I told my mother to pause the camera. So now we continue. So I spin back up. And I'm still, I'm still in there. I'm not doing horribly. You can't really see. Okay, he hits me there. Spin up again. Hit the wall. I get pinged. And I proceed to get stuck on my side, And normally I'd be able to rock myself out of this position, but I'm missing a wheel on the side that's stuck. So all I can do is ineffectually drive forward a little. I'm like, and I just tap out because I already burned through my unstick. I think Nick is too embarrassed by this horrific performance to actually have much to say about this.
No, you just.
I just got straight up
It's
beaten.
a fierce vertical spinner, and Fission is actually a bot that I actually did not want to fight, and luckily I was not the one that had to fight it at all at this event. Instead, I was given the classic Nick treatment of wide verts galore.
And by wide virtue doesn't mean like a big drum spinner with like a really wide drum. It's just a wide
or something like this. I'm just a standard wide chassis with a very small vert in the middle.
Yeah. So I did tap out at this point because I literally can't do anything. I did damage Fission a little, so that was nice, but yeah, I'm not really sure what else I could have done to prevent this. So let's just move on to the next fight. So thankfully repairs weren't too bad. I just had to like replace a gearbox, and I replaced the frame because it was kind of bent. He bent. I don't have the frame with me. I ended up giving it to him, but it was like bent in like 3 different places, like in different directions as well, which is kind of impressive. So I ended up giving him both the weapon, the gearbox, and I think and the chassis. I actually gave him the chassis as well because there was like a bunch of gashes cut in it, and I had like a bunch of spare chassis, so I just switched to the spare one. And I gave him my weapon because he also bent the weapon, and I didn't want to risk it bending more during a future fight, so I just gave him like a bunch of stuff. His name was Zek, so with an E. I thought it was Zach, but so that was kind of fun to learn after the event, so I had to fix the description. Anyway, I am now facing Flamingo. Thankfully, a robot that's a lot more tame.
It's another pushy.
Yeah, built by Ryan. This is like the 5th Ryan I know.
Technically, it's a pushy that can actually lift.
Yes, so I'm facing Flamingo. It's just a basic. I think does he even have like a lifting weapon? I don't think he even has like a weapon.
No, he does. He had a small lifter in the middle.
Oh yeah. So I was actually feeling kind of confident. Like I was like, I'm probably gonna lose, but at least I won't take any damage because again, lifters can't really do much damage unless to me at least. Okay, so here we go.
What is going on with the video? Oh my goodness.
What's wrong?
Is it the Wi-Fi?
Might be. Maybe I should downgrade from 4K down to just that. Maybe that'll help. Is it lagging?
Did you hit play?
I paused.
Oh.
Okay, so I could shove this wall immediately.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yep. And I'm trying to like drive away. Finally get a chance, so I spin up to full speed. Get a good couple shots in, and then I get stuck in them.
You're stuck in there. I'm stuck in there. I'm stuck in it. All right. I take it out. All right, time out. Time out.
So I'm now stuck in them for the first time. So we get freed.
All right, drivers ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, resume.
And now we're back.
Alka-Seltzer, are you ready?
Spin up. I'm driving like an idiot.
Burnout, are you
Get
ready?
hit there. Get hit
You
there.
got a judge? Judges are ready. And
I can't with the names that are getting announced.
Ignore that. That's another fight happening in the background. Spin up
Classic
again.
ants moment right here where they're louder than the actual ants.
I proceed to get stuck in him again because you see I'm stuck. I'm pointing with my finger. Then I get freed. Then I actually managed to get freed. So then in the fight. But he's doing a really good job of just getting in my face, which is nice.
The control bot strat.
So we stop the fight again because I'm stuck in him again. So pause and free.
All right, drivers, here we go. 3, 2, 1, resume.
So I drive away, Again, spinning up. I run into the wall because I'm great at driving these robots. I hit him and I get stuck at him again.
Let's go, D. You got it.
My mother's commentating because she's great, and I got stuck again. But I got free, which is nice. Spin up
Get him
again.
from the back.
And a good shot, finally.
Wing Snicket and Amethyst.
I'm having issues driving because I have, like, no traction. Just fun. I'm finally kind of, like, digging in some shots by doing, like, a circular maneuver.
I remember Caden was saying, Darren, like, turn the weapon up.
I was trying to. I really was. I get stuck again.
Shake him off. It's like jellyfish.
That's why we had to stop the fight again to get freed again.
3, 2, 1, resume.
I get stuck in the wall because I'm great at this. Hit the wall there.
All right. Amethyst Geode, are you ready?
Getting pinned, I'm stuck again.
Are you ready?
Let's go,
Yeah,
D.
dude.
Spin it.
I get stuck again in him.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, wait.
That somehow works. I managed to get free.
Come on, get him from the back. Come on, D.
The guy's shaking the flamingo behind the
That's bad.
behind the glass back there. I'm noticing.
Let's go, Darren. Let's go. Spin it.
So I yelled to get him an unstick because I'm in the wall.
All right, here we go. 3, 2,
Didn't you already use your unstick though?
No, I didn't. That was my unstick from him. I didn't use my personal unstick. You got stuck in the arena thing. He get
7,
so he sticks me in the wall again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So that was the fight.
I remember right after this fight, Caden just messaged holy unsticks because they didn't know that there was like 5 unsticks per match.
Yeah, I honestly think they unstuck me from him. I think like 4. I actually
No, it was 3 entanglement unsticks. 1
I know that.
personal for each.
I think we burned through every single possible unstick.
You did. You guys burned through every single unstick in this.
Except that
one
he got
fight.
stuck in the arena, which he never did. So he had like
You
one
guys had
unstick.
4 out of 5.
Yeah. It was great. I honestly thought I'd lost by this point. I was like, well, because he was pushing me around the whole time. So I was actually dumbfounded when I heard they said, and the winner is Fluorine. And I was like, wait, what? I won? Are you sure?
I remember
yeah.
that. Like as soon as I heard that Fluorine won, Florida lives on.
Yeah. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I think I won based on only damage and maybe technically a bit of aggression, because I don't know how else I would have won that. But yeah, Fluorine moves on in the tournament, which is great. I would have been kind of disappointed if I just gotten 2 fights and lost both of them. So yay, I guess. My next fight was against the robot Abyss, a big, mean, kind of wide vertical spinner. And I wasn't too jazzed because, again, vertical spinners are mean and scary. But I was feeling kind of confident. My plan was to just kind of outreach him, Abyss here, and Royce, who is the driver and builder. He'll be important later. There's a cat. So yeah. Maximize. Anyway. Oh, for Pete's sake. Anyway, so here we go. My fight with Abyss. Here we go. Nick, you know what? I think actually you're watching. I think this.
Are we going? Yes.
So I actually, funny thing, I got confused at the start because I wasn't sure if we were supposed to start fighting because I was busy. I say busy. I was confused by like the announcements from another fight happening like behind us. So the announcer was like, "Yes, fight, go, go." I immediately get stuck on a divot in the arena, which is impressive for me because Florian doesn't exactly have much of a ground game. Like there's only 3 things touching the ground normally: the wheels and the weapon bolt. And the weapon bolt proceeded to get stuck immediately, which is wonderful. Leads to a nice big mean hit. I rounded too much. So we have.
I remember you got stuck in that little gap.
Yeah, I can't. For Pete's sake, there we go. Yeah, I like the 60 frame per second. You can just I get stuck, so he just comes in right for a nice hit.
I love how the video is just struggling a little bit there.
No, that's me. I am hitting like the period. Yeah. So he gets flung away in a beautiful shot. I spin up again, back up to full speed. I get stuck again because I hit him again.
There goes one of his front mounts.
Yeah, I did.
And
I get stuck
again.
Stuck on the wood?
Yes.
Wood moment.
Yep.
Those divots.
Land a good shot there.
Oh.
There goes the other front mount.
Yeah, and at that point he's done. I broken off like I think both of his like underside mounts so that holds weapon up.
Yeah, I remember he couldn't spin his weapon up anymore.
Yeah, I also cut the wires, or he cut his own wires. Point is, I win.
Oh, he's done. He's done.
The game is called I Win.
Oh my god.
So I get a legit KO. Well, tap technically. So yes, great, excellent. The floor was in rough shape at the end of that. So that was day 1. This is day 2, and you'll notice they also finally kind of fixed the floor. They had like
they didn't fix it. They made it worse.
Yeah, they had like a bunch of Bondo.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah, and they you can see they sanded a bunch of gaps or whatever.
They didn't even cover every single gap that was in the floor.
I mean, technically, this wasn't like brand new because the cheesy fight wasn't the first fight I had. That wasn't like the first fight of the day. It was like after like about an hour or two. So a bunch of fights happened. So the floor was damaged again. And yes, fight number 4 was against Cheesy. Only 3 damn robots from Florida and the entire event, and I have to face one of them already.
We love it when we travel out of state only to fight the people we normally fight in state.
Yep. Yeah. So, you'll notice I'm finally using my forks. I decided, screw it, I'm going to try using the forks out and see what happens. Because I wasn't too confident because I really don't like fighting Seth. I do not like fighting this robot at all.
I like fighting this robot.
Yeah, you have forks. You have like a vertical spinner. You can ping him into the roof.
I don't have forks. I have small wedges.
Those count. Point
also,
is,
I haven't done anything with this robot since the event. I've just taken the battery out of it and just left it.
Yeah. Anyway, so plan here is to just survive, try and avoid the wall, and hopefully take advantage of his driving issues because I saw him in previous fights have issues with the floor. So my hope was to take advantage of that and just see what happens. I really was not too confident though, but I was going to try really hard at this fight, as hard as I could. Fight starts immediately.
All right, D, let's go. We got this.
Yeah, he pins me a couple times. I get stuck. I think one of my drive sides starts dying around this point.
Cheesy weapon config when he has a weapon config. It's called a reverse flipping wedge.
It's boring, but it is effective.
Well, not when he uses it a lot and gets underneath people and makes them become a fish.
So he gets stuck, and I'm having a couple issues like moving because traction, and also I think one of my wheels is dying. You'll see later. So yeah, I'm doing pretty okay. I'm not like getting pinned all that much because he can't really hit me or he'll drive well. I'm basically I'm actually currently I'm running almost full throttle in the weapon right now because I'm trying to like get big hits when I can and just dissuade him from hitting me. Yeah, not doing too well. Weapon gets pinned there, so I.
All right. Timeout.
So he pins me. I get out eventually. So I'm trying my best to just, run towards him. But, like, again, the traction is horrible. And I can, like, barely drive.
Did you have rubber cement on your wheels or latex?
No, I honestly, I went back to no latex on the wheels.
Just the foam wheels?
Yeah, during the Abyss fight,
Yeah,
actually.
like when I was in there, I almost forgot my rubber cement.
Yeah, I
So
decided
I
to
put
take
it on
off.
there, and it was like much better traction. Like, just
I noticed like no difference almost to not using latex versus using latex, so I just went with the normal ones.
I mean, that is like
Yeah.
mainly for horizontals.
I'm really struggling like hard here to like move. It's ridiculous.
I think generally that applies.
So I'm pinned. I'm trying to back away, but he's on me.
You can just start with that and then make like
And no, both wheels still work here. We're good. I spin up again. I'm trying to like get to his side. I think was that when the wheel does? Yeah, right here. My left side wheel, I think, stops working completely.
Stop, pause.
There's no unsticks on high center.
No, I was pinned into the wall, so they unstuck me.
Oh, you were? Oh,
yeah, I was in the wall.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
get
that was
unstuck.
that was another thing that they had where if you get high centered, you can't get an unstick, that was an interesting rule.
I kind of get it, but
Just come down in December and we'll have some fun.
anyway.
Yes.
41 seconds. Yeah, not enough time.
He's stuck there. Get him.
I'm working on it.
At this point, I think my other drive side is dying now. I'm not laying off the throttle. Finally, I managed to get an incredibly lucky hit and rip his weapon off completely. Unfortunately, it's at this moment that both of my drive sides have gone dead. I can't move anymore. Like, I'm moving the throttle up and down. I'm trying to get the thing to wake up again.
Baron, next time you fight Cheesy, can you do this to him?
Oh no, I honestly no, that's the weapon still. I will try.
You've done it once, you can do it again.
So unfortunately, at this point in the fight, they are starting to count me out, and there's too much time remaining for me to go to the judges.
Wow. Why did you tap
And
out?
he
I
taps
can't
out.
move.
Yeah, so I
You
tap out
tried
because I
turning the bot off and on again.
I did. What had happened is what my ESC, my drive ESC had one of the sides had burnt out, so that killed one of the motors. And then the other motor had come loose from the mount that it was attached to, and it was starting to like twist itself like in circles. And all that twisting like tightened up the wires and eventually pulled one of them off of the ESC, which killed the other drive side. Nick. And so I lost both my drive sides, unfortunately, like right at the end of the fight. And there was just too much time left that I would have gotten counted out before reaching the judges. So I just tapped out just to save myself the trouble.
I mean, for me,
That
I
is-
don't you ever really tap out. I just let the countdown go because I don't. I mean, I'm in there either to get knocked out or to go full 3 minutes. Just absolute slugfest in there. So
Yeah, unfortunately, I lose right when I honestly think I could have maybe taken the decision. I think I had done just well enough that had I made it like an extra like 10 or 20 seconds, I would have won. Yeah, but that sucked. The drive system I had to replace. Both the motors I think were fine still, so I just had to replace the ESC, which didn't take too long, but it was still kind of a really, really unfortunate way to lose because That Drive ESC was also brand new. It only been through 4 fights, which is kind of incredible. And then it just blew up during this 4th one, which was great. Yeah, I was not really happy. I was really upset that I lost like that, but whatever. At least he didn't pin me as much, but that's only because the
At
floor
least
was so bad.
you ripped a piece off of him, which is
Yeah,
something most people can't even do here.
Yeah, I ripped this off. He gave me this after the fight, which is pretty cool. I now have this. You can see, I think, some of the paint. Actually, wait, let me hold on. Remove that. I think you can see some of the paint on this, like especially there. It's hard, but there's a little bit of yellow.
I see a tiny bit of yellow.
Yeah, that's the paint. And also, might as well show my other parts I got because I just remembered that I forgot to show all this.
All my stuff is packed up.
Yes. This is a part off of Fission.
I remember you gave him another Allen wrench, or you gave him another Allen wrench.
Yeah, I have this cool little thing that holds the wedgelet thingies on. Can't remember where this wheel came from. I think this was from Cheesy. I can't be.
It was either Cheesy or it was Abyss.
I think Cheesy because I remember they were doing like experiments by like cutting slots in the wheels, and that's what I see here.
Oh yeah, I think they were. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, there's also these wedgelet mount things.
Those are
from Abyss.
Yeah.
I think this is like nylon or something. I can't remember exactly. But like, yeah, it shattered like completely, which was cool. You can see some paint. It's good. I leave my mark on people. Ha ha ha.
And I leave my mark on other people.
Yeah. So yeah, that was me out 2-2, which was still leagues better than I thought I'd do. I thought I'd go like 0-2 and lose by KO both times, but I did, but still. Ugh. Anyway, we're not done though, because luckily I managed to get into a grudge match. Well, 2. The first was an Antweight Rumble with all the Florida bots and what was his name? Speedster, the Jones winner? Yeah, Speedster.
Sure.
Yeah, and also this fight included my mini bot finally.
Oh yes, the mouse.
As you can see,
I never even got to destroy it. I was not even the one to destroy it, which is so sad.
Yeah, you'll see. So Cheesy wanted to be slightly overweight for this fight, and I agreed to that condition on the also condition that they allow me to use my mini bot, which was little lab mouse over here, driven by Chris from like robotcombat101.com or something. Oh, look who's here. It's old Junkyard Dog.
Hello.
Yeah, well, it's a great trip. I wish you'd been able to come. Would have been even more fun.
Why no Mojave? Mojave, I left it home because it looked like this, and it fought the week before this comp, and I did not have the time to repair this.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we had Viper King, Cheesy, Disaster, Florian, Lab Mouse, and Speedsters off to like the left over here in the corner.
Thank you,
I actually want to see Mojave against Florine. That would be a fun one because I did do like an upgraded version of Mojave with a thicker blade specifically for horizontals. And the only horizontal I fought was the Biscuit, and I barely even hit his blade. He gave me his wheels, and I just sniped the wheels off.
So, let's just get to this.
Hey! We're ready.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Chaos.
Spin up. I immediately hit Nick because it's funny.
I'm stuck in
the wall. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
We love that.
I think of all I think I got stuck in the wall in almost all my not almost all my fights.
Funny thing, if we fought, that was going to be my game plan for the entirety of our match if we did fight, which is just get you stuck in the wall or in the floor.
Yeah. Lab mouse is just spinning.
I got you.
Also, a
Speedster comes.
common thing for all of my fights is my robot kept disconnecting and reconnecting, so I lose drive like after every few big hits.
Yeah.
The super.
Oh, my dad's here as well. That's great. Anyway, yeah. Speedster smacks me in the wheel, which somehow doesn't break the wheel off. It only just bends it, but it's still working. So that's good. You can't see it because it's off camera.
Oh wow! Assisting. Now Cheesy's stuck. Oh, the mouse.
Yeah, the mouse gets flung by Speedster, so I smack him. Cheesy's off having issues with the. Somehow it kept getting stuck in the wall as well, which is impressive.
Jeez Louise. Oh no!
I'm dealing with the floor because my robot sucks in this arena.
I'm dealing with drive issues.
Yeah, Viper King is having issues. Mouse Boy is having a fun time as well.
Ooh, someone's cutting some wood in there.
Oh, that would be me just digging trenches in the floor again.
Yeah, making it harder for me. I get shoved into the
Holy
wall.
wow.
Somehow that doesn't get me stuck in the wall. I'm not sure how, even though the weapon was spinning pretty fast, but whatever.
My drive is killing itself.
Yeah. I forgot to spin up it before hitting you, but that somehow worked out it for me. So I hit you again because it's funny. Cheesy is not making things helpful. You're doing a disco, which is nice.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I was just trying to self-right.
Bro. He gets stuck again, so I go after you. I smack you into the corner at like Mach 10.
Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
and then I get stuck on top of Speedster, and I'm out for the rest of the fight, I think.
Yeah.
Because I'm
And
just
also
stuck on Speedster, and... Oh, wait, no, I'm not.
Not yet.
Not yet. No. But you guys
I-
left me hanging on top of Speedster for a good minute, and...
Yeah, at this point, I kind of forgot about you two, I'll be honest. I was kind of stuck on Cheesy, because Cheesy
Wait,
was
did you kill your
constant-
own mouse? Hold up, wait, play that.
I wasn't trying to hit it. I knew that was my role. I was gonna like turn around and I think get back into it.
The mouse is stuck, they say.
Yes, it is, because the trenches are so big. I start jarring.
Also, yeah, my bot, it was disconnected and it needed to reconnect, so I was like, okay, I'll just sit here and wait.
Yeah, so I bump into the mouse, free it. Cheesy bumps into me. I am struggling to drive because, again, of the slight wheel issues. Viper comes coming back into the fray, but I'm still stuck dealing with Cheesy.
I'm alive. Somehow.
Yeah.
And I disconnected again. Now I'm reconnected.
Yeah. And then in this moment, Cheesy shoves Lab Mouse directly into me while I'm dealing with trying to just like turn. And poor Lab Mouse gets absolutely shredded. it just gets torn to pieces.
Cheese's enemy is the floor.
Yeah, but look,
Florian's enemy is the block of cheese, and my enemy is my drive.
and no, the mouse and the mouse's enemy is everything. And yeah, so
You obliterate that mouse.
yes, and technically it wasn't my fault. It was actually Cheesy's. Cheesy pushed him into me, so not my fault.
Oh no, he actually died.
The
Oh
video
my
is dying right now.
Oh jeez.
Oh, and then I hit you again. That might be the hit where I dented your
Might be. So I spin up to full speed.
full speed, and then right there. It's like right in the area where I bent your
Hold on, let me take a look here. I love slow mo. Well, not slow motion, but I love that the Lord just turned into a blur when in this. It just looks so silly. I smacked the wall like a ribbon.
If only you got stuck in the wall, that would have been funny.
Wow, the mouse has got.
You killed my son. Prepare to. Oh jeez. You killed your son.
Whoa.
No, Seth, you made me kill him, so it's technically like 50% your fault, buddy.
Did you really?
Well, it's also on your fault because you didn't move, and
I was busy. I was trying to turn. I was looking at my robot and not his.
also
'Cause
you're the
that's-
one who put the mouse in the arena in the first place.
Yes,
so,
it was glorious because it did that. Anyway, so we're all dancing
Did
right
you
now.
really kill it?
Pushed him into you.
Oh man.
I hit Speedster, who's I think just died. It's just like died at this point. I'm not sure why he died. I'll be honest. Do you know why Speedster was having
his battery
issues?
died or something.
Bruh. Anyway, Epic King's dancing. He hops over me. I hit him again.
And now it's really my fault.
Oh my god.
I'm
No.
telling you.
Okay, yeah, the weapon frame is bent, so driving is even harder.
Don't need to rub it in.
Sorry, my bad.
You're fine.
At this point, I might as well just make a groupie clone with your frames.
Yeah.
Domestic violence.
So at this point, I'm now just fighting Cheesy because he is constantly going after me. I'm like, ah, screw it. And I kind of want revenge for how the last fight ended. So I'm taking my retribution.
Oh.
I get stuck in
stuck in the wall.
I get stuck in a divot.
Stuck into what?
Oh, it was. I bounced off of you and got stuck on him.
Yeah. Again, I probably would have freed you if I'd heard you, but I genuinely didn't hear anyone yelling at me to free you.
Me, my dad, and Seth's dad were yelling across the arena, probably at like our full voice, like at our loudest, and you guys could not hear us at all.
Yeah, so anyway, I just
Look
couldn't.
at the two left. Look at the fighters.
So now I get stuck on the
Come
wall,
kids.
do a match maneuver right there.
Woo.
Can you? Oh, jeez.
All right, let him go out so we
Three.
can fight. All right, there you go.
We'll try to count. I can't do what Price does and count.
I'm referring to Alex Price because she was counting like the pins while she pinned people during her fights, which is incredible amount of focus. Anyway, meanwhile, I can barely drive straight in a straight line for more than 2 seconds. So at this point, I'm just basically fighting Cheesy. Like it's just the last fight, but better because I don't lose drive at the end.
Woo.
The thing.
I almost did the thing, but I didn't. Hit him again.
Mouse to chlorine.
Yeah, I literally don't hear anyone yelling at me right now.
Cheese to chlorine.
3, 2, 1.
And the weapon does die right at the end because all 4 screws that hold the. Okay, Nick just laughed.
I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm seeing because one of my forks that was ground scraping is no longer ground scraping. I'm trying to figure out why.
It got bent. Just take a heater and melt it back into place.
True.
Anyway, the weapon actually dies right at the end because all 4 screws that hold like the main motor to the frame all vibrated loose because I forgot to add Loctite. Yeah, for some reason this weapon motor has a funny failure mode where if all the screws holding hold on, I'll just if those 4 screws, the black ones you see there, if those come out, for some reason the weapon motor just doesn't spin anymore. Like that shoulder bolt is still there, but it doesn't spin. Like the weapon will not spin up if all those 4 screws are gone.
He has a fail safe on his weapon to where he doesn't kill his motor.
I don't know why the weapon does that because technically
It's a feature.
I genuinely want to know why the motor does that when the 4 screws are gone, because I assume it's like an inertia thing where if it tries to spin up, like the top portion spins first, and so it can't calibrate. Like the ESC can't calibrate the spinning or something. I think that's it. I think it needs to be stationary for the weapon to not for the mode to spin up or something. I don't know. Point is, I have to remember to add Loctite next time so that doesn't happen. But thankfully, it only stopped working right at the end, so it was fine. Because I think no one was really watching the fight. No winner was really declared in this fight.
I know, yeah, because I remember because there was a 30-pound fight also going on in the background.
Yeah, so no one really.
Another reason why you guys couldn't hear us.
That probably was it as well, but yeah. So technically no winner, but there was no loser because that was fun, and I got my revenge by lasting 3 full minutes.
Winner was the arena.
I think the winner was the crowd because they had a fun. I think they enjoyed it. Hope they enjoyed it.
Was there a crowd? I actually don't remember if there was.
Me neither. Point is, I
They
filmed
might
it.
have been just like it might have been a small group of people watching the 30s because this was like right before the like final matchups,
I believe it was.
so there wasn't as many people there
Yeah.
as before.
Yeah, but I have it filmed, so it's fine. Uh, anyway, so that was Flooring done. I think y'all had like another Rumble, but
I did. I had a grudge match against Abyss where the drive killed itself and then
bruh.
killed itself and came back only once in that fight.
Hmm.
And I remember he tapped out because I somehow broke his weapon motor or something like that. Like I think I barely hit his weapon motor and it broke, or something like that. But it was a nice like quick matchup. And then we had another. Then I was like, all right, time for another Rumble, where it was just me, Iron Wedge, and Cheesy. Because I just swapped out the battery. And I was like, you know what? I want to get as many fights in as possible since I'm here. And in that fight, I actually got to roof Cheesy a few times for the first time, which felt really good. It felt good to actually do some damage to a bot and roof shot them a little bit.
Nice.
And in that Rumble, the bot lasted the full 3 minutes without shutting off once. So I'm getting somewhere.
Yeah.
I think the bot just likes to be in Florida. I don't think it likes Utah.
I would say the same for Flooring because I've never had the drive.
It was the final fight, and I think the bot knew it was. I'm just saying it because why not? Because it's funny. I feel like the bot knew that it was the final fight of Utah, and it was like, all right, I'm ready to go back home. Let me just work flawlessly here.
I don't blame it. But yeah, I was just really tired at this point. I couldn't really force myself to put the bot back together for another fight that I'd probably get destroyed even harder, and I just really wanted to like go relax. So I just couldn't.
Remember, yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was also worried. Something I was worried about at this event was if the bot could actually last 3 minutes, because the robot's meant for Florida, which we have 2-minute fights. So a legit worry I had for some of my fights was will the battery last long enough? Because I've had issues with my battery in the past for it not lasting long enough for just 2-minute fights. So thankfully that never became an issue. I lasted 3 minutes running at pretty much full tilt the whole time, so that was nice. So yeah, that was it for Flooring. But I had not just brought Flooring to this event, I had brought Chlorine as well, purely in the hopes I could maybe get a grudge match just to test out the robot and see if it worked. And luckily, I managed to find one person who was willing to fight me. A robot by the name of
Wait. I got it.
Venator, built by Royce, who also built Abyss. He brought his beat away to fight, and he said, "Sure, I'll fight you." And so, me and him had a little battle in a little grudge match. You'll notice the little forks at the back, made of plastic.
Yes, plastic forks.
Yeah. The reason it's PLA, the reason they're plastic is I am purely testing testing the fork design to see if it worked. These aren't final.
Forks for Viper King for that type of bot. I do have forks. I just choose not to use them because I've run them in practice in one of Andy's arena like once or twice, just doing like a test with them, and they get caught on the floor much more frequently than the TPU wedges. And the TPU wedges are like, I don't know, like probably an eighth of an inch shorter than the forks I have, and they're just as sharp and they're able to do just as well. But I actually do hope to get longer forks, especially for wide verts. Show them to the camera? I can't. They're packed up in a toolbox buried somewhere.
Yeah, don't force the guy. Anyway, so Venator. The forks are not final. At least they're not. The material is going to be metal. I think I'm going to get them made by our. I think I'm going to get them made at like our in-house shop at UF at our like solar park facility thing, because we have the right thickness I want to use, and so I'm just going to try and save a bit of money by just getting them made for free, because why not? This was pure. And thankfully, Venator was actually being a good robot and using a proper wedge for this fight. So I figured I might actually get a chance to see if this design will work. You're about to see that no, that would not happen because the forks are made of plastic. Let me just start this up.
Wait. I got it. I'm gone.
I spin up. He spins up.
Holy moly.
So I'm trying to like ease myself into him. The problem is the forks being made of plastic is that they're vibrating because of the shakiness of just because even a perfectly balanced weapon will still cause a bit of
I'm sure
instability.
metal forks will also probably do that, but not as much.
Yeah, so the
Maybe
problem is
more subtle.
Airplanes.
both the forks didn't get under the wedge at all because of vibration, and he
Oh, yeah,
immediately
right there. He already clipped part of your.
Yeah, I have the robot here, and I'll show in a second. So
Oh, bye forks.
yeah, so he immediately destroys both the forks because again, it's just PLA. It's not really meant for this sort of thing, unless you're in the ant weight category. Thankfully, he avoids actually hitting the chassis, and he runs straight into my weapon, which is nice. Nice
Oh,
there.
those type of forks. Oh, I fought those type of forks actually against Banshee. Viper King fought Banshee, and Banshee had those forks on it, and those forks did not help Banshee out whatsoever. I got underneath them every single time, and I'm pretty sure everybody else also did for the most part.
Here's the remains of the forks, by the way.
Sorry, I was
Yeah.
hungry.
Now you're fine. But yeah, both of them are destroyed. I'm probably gonna print some new ones so I can actually at least make the robot look complete. I'm actually drying some PLA filament right now just to make some new forks, just to make it look not
3D printed
crap.
aluminum forks.
You could probably do that if you had like a really high tech printer and like a
You can. It's just like
big. Anyway, so yeah, off to the great start, but you know he's I think being nice. So one hit, he gets stuck. I hit him again. Okay. This is a huge hit. Let me try and get to that epic slow mo.
Slow mo's not working on my end. Yo,
It's not
that
slow-
right there is that's a thumbnail right there.
Yeah, I'm using like the comma and period keys to like go frame by frame. I love 60 FPS. I am kind of pissed at myself I didn't figure this out sooner because there are some fights in the past I've had that would have looked amazing like this. Anyway, do you use 60 FPS in your videos actually, Nick?
I don't know.
Yeah, if maybe check in your camera next time, like on the video setting. Like there should be like an option I have in like the corner of mine that allows me to change like what quality I use. I'm not sure what phone you have, but mine, if you go, it's hard to see. See that like little FHD 60.
Oh, mine's on FHD 30.
Yeah, you may tap that.
30. I only have 30. Man,
Bruh. Yeah, somehow I have like a 60.
It's fine.
Yeah,
My videos still come out fine.
Yeah, I can go up to like I have like a lot of options, which is kind of impressive.
I mean, I've had this phone for like, I don't know, 5 years.
Fair enough. Anyway, moving on. So I land a humongous hit that flings him into the corner upside down. I get pretty lucky. Well, mostly lucky. I'm still spinning, my goodness. Okay, so we're back on our wheels. He's vibrating like a madman. I spin back up.
Oh, you're in the rut.
I'm stuck again.
Get out. Help him out. Give him a tap. There we go.
I get stuck. Even chlorine was getting stuck in the floor. That's how bad the floor was. That even this thing which has like no grain scraping capabilities, getting stuck on this stupid bolt. That's how bad the floor was. That's kind of incredible. Like the ant weight I can kind of understand because the bolt head is kind of small-ish, but this is like a good bit bigger. Even this was getting stuck enough so that I couldn't drive. It was ridiculous.
Now you're unstuck.
Anyway, so now he's upside down. Wait, how did that happen? I was too busy ranting about the bad floor. Yeah, I ping him into the wall.
There we go.
Yes.
Oh, now you're unstuck.
I want to see Chlorine versus Viper King XL. Well, Viper King X right now is on break for a little while until November at least because I'm redesigning the whole bot, and I think Darren, you've seen the redesign so
Yeah, I
far.
have.
It
I look
it can
forward to
drive
beating it.
inverted now. Finally, I can drive upside down again.
Nice.
So and yeah, same weapon system, same everything. Because so far that weapon system has been very good, except when the weapon motor kills itself, which it did at the last comp numerous times, and then it was like, all right, I'm just gonna stutter for now because I don't like my phase wires. Although nothing was wrong with the phase wires.
Bruh.
But yeah,
So anyway,
the bot's an inch shorter from front to back and an inch wider, basically from side to side. So it should be good.
yeah. So
But I actually don't want to fight Chlorine because you've already killed me twice. Although that was
Yes.
just my chaos, so this bot might be different. But
Maybe.
I've seen what you did with this bot.
Venator?
What?
Venator, yeah.
I've seen what you did with his weapon motor. Although, well, actually, yeah, like seeing what I did with Project Liftoff. Yeah, honestly, but this man has forks now, which,
Once I figure out the fork design a bit better, I think I have enough weight to make them longer, which might help the whole
that
vibration
would.
issue.
Although I'll probably just attach like some plastic to the front of my wedge that just gives me ground game a little bit.
Okay, good to know. Anyway, so he's now upside down and struggling badly. I'm also kind of struggling because I can barely drive
Uh-oh.
because of the floor.
Uh-oh.
I have to spin to get loose.
Also, another thing that helped with this fight was the way his blade was mounted was the screws were on the side where your weapon was gonna hit. The screws were going to shear off, which they did. Where it's like, let me get Viper King right here because it's a little easier. So your weapon, so the screws are on this side. Your weapon on Chlorine was at the position where it was coming this way, so it was much easier to shear the screws and displace his weapon. Where I think Viper King X, for me, I have my screws on the other side, but I think I can switch them around. So if I do Viper King X versus Chlorine, that fight actually one of us might actually explode because I run my weapon at 100% for pretty much every single fight because it has to, because I've always done that for the fish effect and also the self right.
I also ran the weapon at 100% for this fight.
Yes, I say we do full send for our fight that we do, and I'll probably explode. You'll probably
explode.
Be fine unless you somehow get launched and your blade impales the sidewalls, which I kind of hope happens because that'd be funny if I lose drive and you get stuck in the wall. Or if we actually no, here's what we do. You get stuck in the ceiling, I'll get stuck in the wall, and then we'll call it even.
Maybe. Yeah, anyway, I won.
But yeah, Viper King versus Foo Fighter when? Darren, when was the last time you saw Foo Fighter in the arena?
Remind me which November. Is Foo Fighter like the drum spinner, or is it like
no? Foo Fighter's the you remember the plant, the purple?
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, that one. And he has the full combat one.
Yeah, I
haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah,
but
I don't want
Foo Fighter was the only fight that this bot actually fought against, and he broke my weapon motor somehow. Well, not somehow. The motor was already damaged, and the drive on this thing was horrendous back in November. It's much better now. I can drive really much better. But yeah, Viper King versus Foo Fighter, that'd be a fun match. I actually want that match. I've wanted that match actually for a while, but it's never happened.
Anyway, I win. Like he's like, no, I don't want to hit again.
No hitting. No
They're like, anyway.
And who goes to count it? All right.
Hello, everybody. Oh, that's the vlog. We don't need to
hey, I know that man. I know him.
Wait.
Let me just point on like the mountains or something. There we go. Anyway,
he has a whole playlist of his matches.
Yeah,
I'm gonna want to do a little bit of one of those videos as well, but I was like, that's not really my style.
Fair enough. I decided to try something a bit different with the vlog, which is originally I was gonna like have it split into multiple days like normal, but I decided I would like wait a little bit and record a bunch of stuff and just stitch it all together to make like a longer video that was a bit more professional looking, and it came out pretty well, I think.
I have
I
identified
just
an issue.
I added more like shots of like the plane taking off and us driving around because I'd done that with a couple of my past vlogs. I started trying to like include travel segments because I thought that'd be interesting, and it was. Um, the one thing I'm kind of upset about with the vlog is I used my phone to edit it, and I wanted to add like a black box between each day. Like when a day ended, I wanted to like have like a big black, like just a black box, like a black screen, and have like day 2 listed on it or something. And I could not for the life of me get my editing software on my phone to do that. And so I had to compromise by hold on. Is this the music? I don't know what it is.
Okay,
I had to just do this. I had to like shove a day counter in the corner for each day.
Well, that's good. That's what most people, I think, do.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid looking, I'll be honest, but
No, it's not.
All right. Well, I again, I want to have like a black screen between each segment, but I could not get my editing software to like do that extremely simple.
What editing software do you use?
My phone, like the movie maker that comes with.
You do everything on your phone?
Yes.
Oh, I just use Microsoft Clipchamp.
I probably could.
I just use that.
If I was more patient, I probably could have done that, but then I would have had to like download all the videos from my phone onto my PC, which would have taken a while, and I didn't want to deal with that massive, complicated mess. So I just went with the easy route, doing it all on my phone. It's fine enough.
Wait, Darren, what are kick plates again? I forgot what kick plates are. Is that the the small walls in front of the Lexan walls that Andy has?
Yes, like the little like metal things that I keep banging into.
Oh yes, yeah. I like metal floors. The Lexan kick plates. The amount of beetles that would get stuck in that would be funny.
Yeah.
I mean, Rain X has already gone through the wood floors, and it's already gone through a few of Andy's Lexans. Hey, look, it's after my fight with you.
Yeah, I'm trying to find like the post-fight damage because I forgot. I know. I
remember you shuffling all around the pits after every single one of your fights, following in fast pace to their.
Yeah, I was kind of annoying, and after all my fights, I try to get like a little bit of an interview with the person I just fought, if they're willing, of course. And
you never interview. Oh wait, did you interview me?
I don't know if I did. I can't remember because I think I might have been busy fixing the robot. But yeah, like I said, if you want to like go through this yourself, it's like 15 minutes long. You can do it. If anyone wants to watch this, they can. It's kind of cool, I think. You know, we have like fight interviews. You can see the damage I took. Where's like the Venator fight? Because I want to like showcase, because I have like images on my phone, but I'd rather like do this. Is this a good view of the thing?
I hit you on the wedge, I think. Oh, there's my paint.
Show the Darren, you dummy. Come on, rotate the bot. Okay, that's about the best I can do. You can see the blade is like off kilter.
Yes,
that was fun. Like, I am very happy with how Chlorine did in that fight.
I'm happy that your bot actually did robot things and actually like, because I can't even talk. Your bot has a very like big issue with consistency that we've definitely seen, and seeing what you did to this guy right here, I am really hoping that level of consistency sticks, and I feel like you can really become like a very top contender. I actually would love to see you against Deadline. That'd be fun.
Yes, I think I'd like to rip his belt off, and
I feel like Deadline has kind of become like the number one of like Beetle horizontals. I feel like.
All right, I look forward to facing him.
Although last few events, he's had a problem with his belt. Although I'm pretty sure he fixed that issue. But that'd be fun, and he does have a belt guard, I think. So that would be very fun, and he has changed the geometry of his blade. So, and you've changed a lot on your bot as well, so that'd be a very fun match.
Yeah, I just need to get like actual metal forks, and I think the roll would do a bit better. I just have to I kind of want to mess like futz around with some designs of forks just to see what I can make because these are a bit short. Well, obviously they're cut, but they're kind of short, and I kind of want to see if I can get away with some longer ones to try and mitigate the vibration thing somehow. I don't know, but anyway, that was the event for me at least. I'm not sure how much farther in the event you got. Like how many wins?
I got exactly as far as you did, except I had one less fight because I had a bye in the first round. Darren did not. And if me
Yeah,
and Darren both won our next match, we would have fought each other.
yeah. Who'd you end up
Except
losing to? Like darkest timeline?
I
think?
lost that match. Yeah, Darkest Timeline, who also was a finalist, who got
Yeah, you
second
got
place in
second
the event.
place.
So yeah, so both me and you lost to the two finalists, which I don't feel mad about whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm not too upset about that either. I'm annoyed I had to face the eventual champion first. That kind of sucked, but what are you gonna do? But yeah, um, overall, pretty good event. I think I had a lot of fun. Glad we
Yes.
got invited. You and
There was one fight that I wanted that I didn't get, which was Impulse, which you got to fight Impulse, but
I did not.
oh, you didn't fight Impulse?
No, I never. We just watched all my fights. I didn't
Oh,
face
that's right.
Impulse.
Oh my god.
You're fine. Don't worry.
Um, but yeah, I really wanted to fight Impulse, but that never happened.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to face Impulse as well because I think I might have actually stood a decent chance if
Yeah.
I just kept my weapon pointed towards them.
Yeah.
But
First
whatever.
fight, the bot shut off, and I didn't know actually how to deal with that until after the fight was over. And I was like, oh, that was a very simple fix. I could have continued fighting if I had known that. Because the bot powered on and was working fine right after the countdown ended. Second match, knockout, which was really nice. And the bot actually did bot things. Third match, it was just a matter of whose battery died first, and mine died first before Darkest Timeline. Because we ran the exact same weapon setup, same weapon motor, same KV, same battery actually, 3S380s. So
That might be your problem.
no, the thing is that I'm so close to being able to use a 4S380, but I tried out a 4S300, but I think that is what initially caused the problem or something like that. It was like the receiver or something with the battery there. Because after I tried, because the bot was working fine before I tried the battery out. Then after, I think something happened with the electrical system, so I'll figure that out later on. Because I'm gonna do a full rebuild, like brand new electronics and everything in Viper King for the next comp. New receiver, new ASCs. Next event for me is August 29th in Stewart. I have these two already in, and the ants are actually looking a little brutal. And I actually signed this thing up. It's on the wait list, but if it gets in, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, it would. I'm not going to. I'm not going to be at the August event because it's too close to me starting my finals, what should be my final semester of college.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm going to be moving into a new apartment that's off campus because I was too late to get on campus housing, which yay. But we figured it out. Nice. And it's just going to be a bit too busy for me to drive all the way to Stewart and do this thing. So I'm passing. I'd like to go, but also I'm not too upset I'm not going to be able to make it.
Yeah, as soon as it was the registration opened while we were at Nationals on the 20th, I think. And as soon as I realized that it was open, because I had a fight, I'm pretty sure I had a fight at the exact same time that registration opened. And after the fight ended, I checked my phone notifications, like, oh, registration opened. Beetles were already on the wait list. And ants were how many were on ants?
Probably full.
1, 2, 3. I was 4 spots away from being on the wait list for ants as well.
Jeez.
Yeah, it filled up fast. We have 29 beetles, 21 ants, and 11 plastic ants, and only 48 bots are allowed to fight across the 3 categories.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a really packed event, and the Beatles are stacked. I think once again, and the Ants have a few bots that are like a little like on the lighter side, but also a lot of bots that are on the like heavier side. Mondays is returning. Zach's bringing back Mondays, so that's fun. He has a
Nice.
brand new setup for Mondays, which I'm really excited for. And he also beefed up Sunday Scaries, I believe. He actually sent something last night about like this thing's a little beefier. I'm like, interesting.
Mm. Uh,
So
so
I'm excited for that.
yeah,
I'm really
hope you
excited
have
to see
fun.
Mojave because Mojave, I actually rebuilt the bot and it actually is now officially under 1 pound with a 4S350. So, and I'm going to be using the correct KV motor this time, a 1200 KV instead of the 1800 KV.
Excellent. So after this event, like immediately after the event, I already had a lot of ideas on how to make the robot better. And so when I got home, I think Nick, actually, you were the one who
Yeah,
finally convinced
I was like, no,
texting me.
I'll do you one better, and I'll help you get the robot to where it might where it will probably be even more of an issue for me.
Yeah, you actually contacted me on like Discord and like saying, "Hey,
Yeah,
you
because I
should."
remember you showing me like telling me like a few like everybody a few changes you were thinking about making, especially after this event, and I'm like, I built Mojave. Mojave's pretty good. Don't worry that it's dead right now. Okay, that's just because Parakeet Lord knocked it out of existence. Uh, but I was like, I have a little bit of experience, and also I don't know who's watched BattleBots more often, me or you. How often do you watch BattleBots, Darren?
Like online.
Yeah,
Sorry, I got distracted by like a message thing. Sorry. I not as much as I used to. I'll be honest. Like
yeah,
not too
because
often. I'll be honest.
I watch a lot of BattleBots, and I especially on YouTube with Ray Billings stuff and Zach Lytle with Scorpios' stuff. So I have like a pretty good understanding of like the physics involved with some stuff. Just a little bit, not expert, just a little bit. And I feel like the changes you made to flooring will definitely help you.
You know.
Definitely.
Oh, let me look at the messages you sent because I know you sent a couple like before I started designing.
We love this fork, Darren. I don't think the fork's supposed to be like that.
Yeah. Honestly, you may want to keep it like that. That way, it like can be a breakaway fork that gets
The
stuck
thing
under
is
someone.
that for the next version, I actually yep. For
Okay,
the
at
next
least.
version, I actually changed it so these forks are actually UHMW now, which Insomnia or Mojave have never had UHMW forks, so I'll be testing it out. And it's both for weight and also for like because these barely have any infill on them, so they got shredded very easily against horizontal. But they stood up really well against verts.
That's good. Okay, let me see
And I
what you
have
found
two
here.
configs, one with a thick blade and one with a thinner blade.
Let's
The
see.
thinner blade will be used with forks that will specifically be for wide verts and verticals, like specifically wide verts. I'll have the thicker blade for horizontals and like other verts that aren't as wide as RBR and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This
Okay, so
thing for horizontals, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna slap a giant like very thin sheet of titanium on top. Just like
if you have the weight for
I'm just
that,
gonna
then
act like
sure.
another wall. Just I'm just gonna be a wall.
Carefully, might turn to next flow court. Okay, let me see.
That was the idea for this thing. Instead of the weapon on
gosh.
here, I actually tried because I didn't have room for a servo. I tried doing like a teardrop thing where it was actually gonna lift the bot up like an inch or two. Like I'm just gonna box rush and lift them. That didn't work, so I'm like, you know what? I'll resort to using a spinner again. It's a smaller spinner than what it had on before because it had the 5-inch diameter titanium spinner on it, but I wanted AR, so I'm like, this works. Small spinner, but it wide robot still acts as a wall. This will be very interesting if it does get into August. Be very fun to watch.
Yeah, so I found the messages which and like you talked to me about like, fixing the whole wheel driving on wood thing,
Yeah.
staying clear of the walls, and
Yes, and
Speak-
also I don't know if cleats would be good for horizontal.
You also brought up the wheels being the same width as the weapon blade. I
Yeah, from
actually
side to side.
the diameter of the blade was wider than the wheels by
Yeah,
a good
I
amount.
figured that because I remember Ray Billings in one of his videos actually talked about this, like that exact thing, and to where it's why he made it to where his wheel width is like slightly a little wider or just as wide as his diameter of his blade. For
Yeah.
tombstone.
So like I think at around this is like what 10 p.m. 22nd. This is like a day after the competition. Like as I was back home.
What the?
And the next day at around 5, I'd already catted the new parts and had everything ready, and I'd already ordered everything because I work pretty fast. So yeah. Anyway, so here's the new chassis, as you can see here. This is the brand new Fluorine 5.12 chassis. It is considerably wider than the old one, as you can see.
Yippee! Wide robots.
Yeah, so it's only back up a little. Like it's hard to really see like on camera at least, but this is considerably wider, like by about I want to say like an inch and a half, give or take. And I also made it a lot shorter, as you can see, right by this. It's approximately like might be actually 2 inches shorter overall. As you can see, and that technically means that the area inside this chassis is a good bit less than the area inside this chassis. So you can't see it right now because I don't have the clear top plate on, but you can kind of see like some of the internal components because of how thin this PLA sheet is. But this is a new fluorine, and it's a lot more condensed on the inside. It's a lot more neat and tidy, which is good. And yeah, here's the new fluorine. It's a
Yeah,
good
like
bit
when I
wide.
looked at it, I'm like, that's good. And then I was like, maybe the wheels might get ripped off a little easier. But then I remembered all of Narabun's fights because your bot kind of looks like a little bit more of a beefier Narabun. And every single time Narabun fought, it never had a single wheel ever in its lifespan as a knockoff scaler kit. Totally not scaler
Yeah,
kit, trust me. It's never had a wheel get off.
that's good.
And it's also a
Um,
thing with also I think with the driving as well, especially with the driver behind it. Keep
nice.
weapon pointed towards your enemy.
I'm gonna try and do that more. I actually did practice driving the fully assembled robot. I think yesterday when the frame arrived, and it drove pretty well. I was pretty happy with how it like turned. So that's good. Um, robot's a lot wider, obviously. It's also quite a bit shorter, which is also good. Um, the top plate is going to be made out of carbon fiber, and it should be coming later today. Like I think at like 9 o'clock.
Florian
According
looks
to
like a
FedEx.
cheesecake slash pipsqueak hybrid. Oh no, he knows, Darren. He knows who I was basing my some of the changes off of for you. And
Oh, bro.
I will confess I did think of cheesecake and Narabun and Tombstone for this. Those were some of the things. Oh my goodness, it's a Texas Roadhouse, man.
Yes, it's the old Jupiter.
He's inviting.
Yeah, I gotta repost the link.
Join us, Jonathan. Join
He
us.
doesn't. Up to him. Don't want to be too forceful and all that.
Do you
Anyway,
know how
so
long he spends in the chat rooms and Discord waiting for someone?
busy aura farming. Anyway, so robot basically all the electronics are identical, like to the Florin 5 like the one I basically all the electronics in here went to Vegas. What the heck am I saying? Utah, and yeah, like they all still work. Like everything in the robot still worked. I just changed how it looks pretty much. So weight wise, technically this robot right now weighs like 426 grams. I have to have like an extra 2 for the fact that the top plate's going to be carbon fiber, not PLA, obviously. So, the robot should weigh around 428 or 429 grams, which is like under a pound, which is good. That means I finally have a good amount of extra weight I can use on something. I'm not sure what yet, but
Maybe wheel guards in the back of it.
I might add wheel guards. I'm not too sure yet. It'd probably be a good idea, but
Yeah,
I don't
another
know.
one. It had like a little like stub like right behind the wheels. It didn't have anything in front, but it had something in the back, which did also help minimize the because those got hit instead of the wheels a lot.
Okay, I'll probably consider that. I will say also catting this was surprisingly easy. Like,
Lock.
yeah. To start with, I actually started by taking all the guts out of the old robot and just putting them on a piece of paper and just kind of like moving them around to see how condensed I could get it. And then I like took a pencil and drew around that to get a basic shape. And then that's how I started. Then I just sort of started. Then I did add like the finer details, like this curve thing. I did have to like add these little cube sections where the screws would go, but that wasn't too hard. And it came out looking pretty nice, and it allowed me to make a new chassis model in Fusion, which was good because
like Chainsaw Kitty. So that is urethane wheels. That I think I have the weight for that actually for Viper King. I just choose not to because the foam wheels are more affordable for me. And well, actually,
same here actually.
I actually might have to buy new urethane, and I think we have new urethane at the lab as well. So I'm not gonna work on this thing until probably after I get back to Poly in August, because I'm leaving my dad's house, and my dad has my 3D printer. So, which is fine. It's all good.
Yeah. But what was I saying? Yeah, the model I used for this chassis, the old one, was kind of a mess in Fusion. Like it referenced parts that no longer exist and I don't have anymore. And the timeline is full of like a lot of really redundant steps and a bunch of sketches I don't use anymore and the features that I had to like delete and get rid of. So it's kind of a massive mess. So it felt really nice to just model a new chassis and not have it be as complex. And I got to
also Darren, are you using 4 mil shafts? Because another thing that Roughhouse just reminded me of with like more durable wheels. It's not just the wheels; it's also the shafts of your motors.
Yeah.
Because I use 3 mil, and I'm probably gonna transition to using 4 mil.
I might switch to 4. Actually, I probably will switch to 4 mil. I just need to get.
Yeah, because I've a lot of the shafts lately from people like barely hitting me, except their weapons are spinning so fast that every single like almost like every fight. Because there's a drive side on Viper King that the shaft is a little bent. There's a shaft on the Mojave that is clearly bent.
Yeah,
and it's happened like, especially against verts lately. Like the verts have definitely been getting a bit better, with like hitting a lot.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hitting a lot harder. So yeah, I think thicker shafts because I think that's what everybody's switching to. I think, like it's what most people I think are.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna switch to like a thicker 4 mil shaft. I just have to get hub. Actually, no, I think I still have some hubs for that, so it shouldn't be too difficult. I just need to find some spare gearboxes in my toolbox to use. And when I do, I'll probably switch to it because I recognize that I now have the weight. I can finally use 4mm shafts again, which is nice. Yeah, I probably will. I just have to bite the bullet and actually just do it. I am gonna miss these plastic little hubs though, because these were nice and really lightweight. Aside from that, like again, I now have options when it comes to this robot, which is great. I'm not sure really what I'll fully do. I'm not like I might make a disc again. I could finally use a disc because I have an extra like 20 something grams, so I could actually run a disc weapon, which would be
Oh
really
my
fun.
goodness, Garen is doing what Jonathan's not doing, which is running a disc.
Yeah, because discs are fun and I love them, and I really, 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 really miss having a weapon disc because the bar is nice, but I just miss the chaoticness of a disc.
I feel like the disc might like in this like today's it'd be funny if like just a random vert just walks your way and just dents the entire disc.
Yeah, that's the problem with discs is that they are like they're the only weapon I would use them against is like a horizontal or something. Because verts would just like bend it no matter how thick or well designed it is. I will say I am just happy I have this version of the robot basically done, so I can now make little edits here and there, which is good. Yeah, I will say the eyes.
Tacos
I'm
will
gonna
be
have to,
served.
yeah, I might have to change the
What do you
eyes
mean
to
tacos will be served?
slightly smaller
Excuse
ones
me.
because they don't really fit on the frame anymore. Because I kind of thinned out this like the little head area a bit just to kind of because I'm just trying to like optimize the frame a bit to not make it too much heavier. I don't think it's actually that much heavier than the old frame. And again, I have extra weight, so I can put it back in here and make it more beefy, which is nice. I also did buy an electric screwdriver yesterday while I was out with my folks, so I don't have to like struggle. I can save some time by using one of those things, which
Yes,
everyone seems
I
to use.
bought one for myself since my other one actually got confiscated by TSA on the way back from an HRL.
Bruh.
I put it in my bag, knowing I'd be taking a risk, and yeah, it didn't get through TSA. It got taken, so I bought a
Bruh.
new one.
That's a bruh moment right there. Trying to think of. Can't really think of much else to really say. I mean, like it was just really fun modeling this. I'll be honest, it was like really fun. Like it's just like knowing all the stuff I know now. I could put all the stuff I wanted to. Oh, look who's here. It's Jonathan.
I heard somebody mention Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
He's
Someone
made it. It only took a few messages.
It only took him almost 2 hours.
Honestly, Nick, I'm not even reading your messages anymore.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother is right.
I did not
Yes,
model
I
off the idea of good enough. I actually took the time to like put all the little minor details in that I had added to the old chassis and brought them over to this chassis, like the wheel mounts. You can see there's like a hole for where the motor goes. The power screws have like a little indent, if you can see that, like so the head of the screw doesn't stick out. It's nice and concealed by the wall, so it's nice and flush. Same with this. The mounts are nice and in there, and I also even bought countersunk screws, so it's like again nice and flat. These are lock nuts as well.
Oh
so
my
they'll
god,
vibrate
goodness, he's
through.
being professional, Roadhouse says.
Most of these changes were on the version of Flooring that went to Utah, by the way, like the lock nuts and stuff. But like, I had them here again because they work so well. Yeah, I kind of sucked away the screw mounts because on the old Flooring, they were kind of overbuilt and a bit pretty large. It didn't really need to be that large. Like that much area was not really needed, so I kind of shrunk it down a bit. As you can see there, I kind of wanted to use like standoffs, but the problem with standoffs is that the height I needed for the standoff was a bit too specific, and so they don't really have those. Like I don't really have 27mm standoffs for M3 screws. So
Here's where you just stand down the standoffs.
maybe. I mean, I could also use just a really, 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 really long screw and put it through everything and have like a bolt on the other end a nut on the other end that like threads it and like sandwiches it. But I honestly didn't think of that until just now, and I'm not sure if they sell screws. I mean, they probably do sell screws that long, but this is fine. Plastites have always worked for me, so I'm going to keep using them until they eventually break and stop working, at which point I'll probably change the design again. a little bit. So yeah, this is the new design. It's only 38 grams, like the whole chassis, which is a good weight reduction from the 41 grams of this. That's nice. So yeah, Tremble in Fear for Fluorine Fat Edition.
Oh,
We
don't
have-
worry. Viper King just is like, just another horizontal. My next meal.
Is Space Junk ready for this thing? Have you designed the new version yet enough to know
Well,
that
time to add another month.
Yeah. Yep, that's right.
Oh, print settings? Oh, that's an interesting question. Print settings were like 2 walls and then 3 like top and bottom layers.
You use print settings. I forget every single time. I never write it down what the print settings for my bots are. Well, I have lately. Viper King, never. So I just run randomly, and it just randomly just comes out the exact same weight no matter what I do.
Yeah. I tried to save a bit of weight by not really using much infill or walls because most of Florian's armor has always been the weapon because big weapon. Oh, I also fixed the fork placement and added like 2 side thingies instead of just the one, which made it really stupid. So yeah, the forks are now better positioned, and I have now I have a lot of space at my back that's nice and flat, so I could have a lot of options on where to put the forks in the future. If I want to like design one that has like 3, I can put 3. If I want more, I can put more on.
Yeah,
If I don't
having
want
3
any,
would be good. Just in case I bought like this, where it's thin in the middle, just goes right between
Yeah.
your forks, just being like, yippee.
but yeah, I have options. That's good. I like
He
having
has a remote. That means there's a robot nearby.
my remote's over somewhere over.
Oh, Jonathan,
there.
the lifter didn't work for the wide boy, so I put a spinner back on it.
I'm amazed that manages.
There's
to stay
no
in weight.
lock nut on the other side. This is just being held on by just a bearing.
Oh, jeez.
And yes, it is a wide boy indeed. 452 grams or 450.
Hmm.
I don't know. My scale is very indecisive these days.
As long as it's less than a pound, you're fine.
I just need to put more duct tape.
Hey, not
But
to
Nick
add
just
another
wings
month
it.
or anything,
Yeah,
but
that's pretty
since
much what I
Darren,
do. I just say, all right, let's just send it, and yeah, it just works out.
since
Heard my
Darren
name.
mentioned space junk, not to add another month, but should I tease a little something about Space Junk 2.0?
Yes.
Please do. We can get like a special exclusive. I can put that in like the clickbait thumbnail I'll make for this thing.
Are the larger wheels on unsupervised? Are those larger wheels? No, these are actually smaller wheels than what I had on before. These are 2-inch diameter wheels. Actually, are they 2-inch diameter? Yeah, these are 2-inch diameter wheels. I had 2.25-inch diameter wheels. And those wheels have been donated to Mojave now, so yeah. And they actually, for some reason, this drives much better with smaller wheels. Also, there's nothing holding the shaft of the this is only what I have that's brushed motors anymore. This is just the motor's just shoved in a hole, and it's just locked by this. So if this gets completely ripped off, there's nothing stopping the motor from just, I don't know, non-existing. And also, that's just duct tape over it. There's no
Beautiful.
top plate. The top plate's just duct tape right here. My replica was actually no, your replica was great for the first version. And I recently just put this together over like the last 2 days. So, and this is like version 2 or 3. I don't know. I'm going to say version 2. But your replica was great, Roughhouse. It was fantastic. And yes, there are no screws holding this down. And I did find the UHMW top plates for this bot while I was going through all my robotics stuff today. And I think they're a little too big. Meaning they cover the top, but they also extend off the top of the robot. So I have to trim them down. What about doing tangential drive for weight. This is just a UHMW billet. There's no screw mountings on the sides. It's just the motor is just placed in there with the hole. It's just being held on by the hole and duct tape, and the mounts, the wheel hubs. That's all it's being held on. I did all of this unsupervised. Okay, that's the joke of the bot. The bot is just questionable things wrapped into one. Like this weapon will probably fly off if it gets hit. It'll probably fly off like Mojave's did. We love this robot. I love this robot.
I look forward.
Having to wait for the forks, that made my day when I was like, yes. Also, I have like 6 more of these forks. This originally was supposed to have like 14 to 16 forks on it instead of the 10 that are on here. So I have like 6 more forks ready to go, but they don't make weight. Sadly, they don't make weight. Also, I did upgrade this from a 3S300 to a 3S350 because the 3S350 barely fits in here. I have to squeeze it in there, and the wires for the battery are just smushed to oblivion. And it barely fits. Like if it was like a millimeter shorter, it probably would not even work.
Oh, I also have this random polycarbonate plate I cut out into the shape of like the new top plate.
You should run that for when you fight this thing. You'll definitely actually win if you just use that, because this thing's not gonna last against fluorine.
I might actually.
Yeah, Jonathan. So I did sign this up for August.
Oh boy,
it's on the wait list. But if it gets in, that'd be hilarious. Or I mean, I'm gonna bring it with me anyways. So if you want a grudge, you can grudge this thing. You'll probably win. Because all I'm going to do is just act like a wall. I'm probably not even going to turn my weapon on. Heck, I might actually do the funny thing and just 3D print a TPU weapon disc on here and just be like, all right, here you go. That'd just be hilarious. I'm doing that.
No.
If we do a grudge match, I will do that where I'll just have a TPU disc on here.
Sure, that'd be funny.
I also want Caden back for 1 year Jupiter Robotics live stream.
Can't really force him to come if he doesn't want to. It's up to his decision.
Well, I always love to hear some opinions from audiences, so I will definitely take that into consideration. I am going to get some special guests to join me on that one. I won't say who quite yet, but we'll find out next week. On that stream, the 1 year stream anniversary celebration.
Yay!
I will be saying a little something else about the new space junk, but I'll tease a little bit right here.
Ooh.
So you guys mentioned this earlier, and believe me, I was watching the stream before I hopped on. So I heard what you said, Nick.
What again? I actually don't remember anything I've been talking about for the last while. I only remember.
I have a list.
He has a list.
Oh, bro, he has a list.
So, anyways, you guys were talking about motor shaft size. I've always used 3 mil shafts for all the robots, but I'm switching to 4 mil for Space Junk 2.0.
Oh
boy! So for Viper King. That is, if I have the funds for it.
Any more spoilers for Space Junk, you'll have to find out on the 1 year.
When is that?
Next Tuesday at 7 p.m.
See you next.
I will do my best to be on there. I don't know if I will be, but I will do my best to be on there.
I will try my best to be there as well.
Oh no, Darren will be on there. I'm joking.
Again, I'll try my best.
I'm joking.
I got a fly that's buzzing around my head. It's going to be the death of me if I don't find that thing.
Well, that was kind of all I wanted to talk about. I can't really think of anything else that happened at the event that was really noteworthy. Nick, you have something.
He's thinking. That's not good.
Of course it's not good. That means I'm up to something. But no.
You're always up to something.
Yeah. True.
Also,
Well,
I heard your comment
also,
about
yeah,
how I'm
so-
not using a bar.
What?
I heard your comment about using a bar and not a disc.
No, I said.
I heard
Well,
that.
using a bar in full ants, using a disc in plastic ants is a must.
Why? I think that's even more of a reason not to use a disc. They suck.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen that not Galactus? What was the Caden's like commission bot that did like Grimace? That was
Agent
it.
Orange.
Oh, no, oh yeah, Agent Orange. Yeah, that thing was like pretty good. Like I think it became like Grimace. Like there was a robot.
Yeah, it did become Grimace, but he also had it as Agent Orange, but it barely
Yeah.
fought.
Yeah,
But
Grimace.
yeah,
Grimace did really
was
well.
that was a peak plant, and it did use a disc. And yeah, so yeah, Nationals was the last time you're probably gonna see this as the purple and black color scheme. I'm bringing back the neon green.
Oh boy, I hope they don't confuse you with me with my not really neon green, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I've always viewed your color as like a mustard.
It's technically lemongrass, so it's like a green yellow.
Lemongrass. I don't know why, but that reminds me of Skittles.
Oh boy.
It just does. Also,
yeah,
I feel like the black and green color scheme kind of hits hard.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. How do I? Yeah, it looks pretty good, man. Like
Yeah,
the dovetail look.
Yeah, although the funny thing is that the sides of those forks don't even go into the chassis. That's why there's always duct tape right here and also here. Which one it holds the screws in that forces these forks to always go down, to always just face downwards. It keeps it ground scraping. And also it just covers up the piece that just if it's not covered up, it just flies, it just flops.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I just kept it like that. I could have changed it, but I kept it like that because I'm like, it's funny. It's duct tape.
It is funny.
Also, I realized that my drive ESC on this bot for the longest time had the biggest like wraparound of heat shrink on it, and I didn't realize that I could actually cut it down because it was like I had to cut it open to actually change the wires at one point, and it's just been held together by electrical tape. So I didn't realize that I actually could cut off like a good like solid like probably an 1/8 inch off of the heat shrink, and now it's like I can fit my wires a lot better. So that will be used for next version.
Hold on a second.
And I can't tell if Jonathan is frozen or not.
I wasn't
anyway.
even trying.
I'll be honest, I can't really think of anything else to talk about. I'll be honest, and this is kind of it, just talk about the event. So I'm probably gonna sign off, let y'all go, because that's kind of really all I had to talk about, just how me and him did, and other random gibbons. So if y'all don't really have anything else to say or add, I will end it, because not really much else to say.
Oh, my dad found a positive potato and gave it to me.
That was random.
That's adorable.
Well, congrats to both of you for making it to the RCL finals this year. That was a big achievement,
I
and
did something.
congrats on your wins.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Hopefully you'll be there next year.
Yes.
maybe.
Banana Katana, that's also packed up. I'm
Another
sorry.
katana. Should that make a return at the Streamiversary live stream?
Yes, it probably should.
I will have mine.
I did not see that anywhere at the event. Either you had it and never showed me, or you just didn't
Oh,
bring
I
it.
had it. I never showed it. I never brought it out of the bag. I think I did once, and then I put it back in the bag.
Bruh. Anyway, yeah, had a lot of
He
fun.
said, "I got this in the bag."
Had a lot of fun. I hope I can do well enough this year to get invited back next year. That'd be pretty fun.
I hope my
Is-
drive fix itself. Because
That'd
that
be
drive
nice.
at Nationals was kind of horrendous. Where it was like,
Well, the wood floor didn't help.
And plus, it doesn't help that August has a pit again. And yes, the last Stewart comp that Andy had no pit whatsoever, not in any fight. There was no pit whatsoever at that event.
What
It
kind
was
of pit we talking about? Like an actual real hole in the ground pit, or like just like the weird wall thing?
Like the weird wall thing. He had
A
no
Florida
pit
pit.
whatsoever for any of the 3 Swiss rounds or any of the single limb fights. There was no pit in sight, and it was glorious. Everybody cheered.
Bro.
Sadly, this upcoming event in August, there is a pit. So,
I might be good with pits because the wheelbase being less long might mean I can get out of them easier, which is good.
well, also you're taking up a little more room in the pit, so it might hinder your mobility in the pit.
I can still
Here's
turn
where
it.
you just stay in the opposite corner.
Yeah, I'm just gonna smack people with my big weapon. Anyway, yeah.
And supervised
Utah was-
decisions is a pit. Yes, that's actually the goal for this upcoming event. If it gets in, I'm just gonna smother you and corral you to where you're either stuck in the pit or you're stuck between this thing and the pit.
Oh boy, it's starting to rain pretty hard out there. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's starting to
guessing-
storm in my area. I better get out of here before the storm makes my Wi-Fi pull a Darren's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I can't. I better not. I better not talk about tip speed, or else we're really in trouble.
He mentioned it.
Uh-oh.
Anyway,
Well, yeah,
like I said,
Mojave's
Speaking of tip speed,
264 miles per hour if I use the good motor.
mine's like almost 300. I might go back to like the 180 kV and see if I can hit 400 again. That was fun.
hey, congrats! You talked about tip speed without losing your internet.
Yes.
This is a historic event right here.
Yes. If it wasn't recorded, nobody would believe it.
Yes.
Oh, goodness. So anyway, Utah was fun. Love seeing the mountains. I honestly kind of want to go back just to see more mountains. Maybe try experiencing snow. That might be fun in the future, or somewhere in the West Coast because of mountains. A lot of fun. Love seeing this absolute dork there. And
Which one?
Him, old Nick, and also Seth. That he was nice to see. A lot of fun people I normally wouldn't get to see were there, like famous people from around the sports and just people in the hobby that are relatively well known, like Alex Price. Bunny was there, her husband David, and yeah, it was just a lot of fun. I would like to go back and try and do a bit better next time. But yeah, so that was the event. Lots of fun. Looking forward to fighting with this thing soon and seeing how it does. My next competition is in July. There'll be videos for that when that happens. And then after that, I'm not too sure. Next thing I know for sure is happening is going to be November Maker Faire.
Yes, November 7th and 8th. There has not been a single other announced like tournament between August and November, as far as I know.
I mean, I'm not too opposed to that, but I do wish there was like something so I could test chlorine out a bit more because I want.
There might be one.
Yeah, there will be more.
I don't know if like the Tampa ones usually happen either late September or early October, so that might be one. But
Tentatively
I'm not sure.
October.
If it's at the brewery, then I don't know.
It's not going to be at the brewery. It's going to be somewhere else.
Thank goodness.
Hopefully, you know who doesn't show up.
Oh no.
Yeah. Anyway,
so yeah, I'll leave
there
you
will be more events.
Yeah. Thanks for joining, you two. I appreciate having some other people to talk to besides just me rambling to a camera vaguely on topic for like meanderingly on topic for like 90 minutes.
Well, congratulations on actually being on topic.
I stay on topic when I'm with you. I try at least.
No.
Oh yeah, Darren, you don't know about this, but Jonathan, how'd you like the picture of me across the street from Texas Roadhouse? So, yeah, here's your mention of Texas Roadhouse. So it was between Steak and Shake and Texas Roadhouse. They were across the street from each other. I chose Steak and Shake because Steak and Shake is probably one of my favorite restaurants.
Darren's ignoring us now.
I'm just letting y'all discuss whatever this is.
So funny thing is, I didn't even realize it was Texas Roadhouse across the street until I looked out the window. I'm like, oh.
Oh, brother. Have I
See, it's
started?
fun to mention Texas Roadhouse every now and then, but it's a lot more fun to mention it on Darren's channel just to bug him.
Yes.
I'm not annoyed. I realize I'm gonna lose that battle. Right. I need to sign up before I get stuck in another conversation because I gotta go just like chill and do stuff and wait for my part to arrive. Yeah. Again, thanks for joining. I appreciate that. I look forward to the anniversary live stream where hopefully I'll have the robot with the new top plate that have it look a bit more snazzy than this. And yeah, so I'm gonna guess end this now. Again, thanks for joining, and thanks to everybody for watching this little recap thing. Hope you all have an excellent rest of your days, and I look forward to facing you in the arena and kicking your Pro Collective butts very soon.
Not if I can help it. Honestly,
Yeah.
0-2. I think you might go 0-2 against these ones, but you'll go a million. You'll go 1,000,000 to nothing against this thing. You will win pretty much every single time against this thing, and I don't care.
You might be surprised in both ways.
Wait, you think this? You think Flooring will lose to this thing?
You'd be shocked, but I think I might be able to beat. I really want to beat Viper King because I now finally have to wait for a thicker weapon, and I can smack things harder and not have things bend. So it will be fun. Anyway, thanks for joining. I'm gonna sign off. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Well.
And